last video got ended by the sync system, so here's this updated. Like I said, this goes off as soon as the truck is started. I've got no clue why this is on. That's your transmission temperature, same thing. Truck started, it'll move. Fuel, increments of 100. It's a 400 mile, 32 gallon tank. Engine temperature, or oil temp, sorry. And then that is your oil fill level, same thing, won't move until you're up on top. This thing, tachometer, power band is roughly between 3 and 5, from what I can tell. This truck is rough on gas mileage. So city is about 9, highway is about 13, so you get 13 to 14 on highway, so you get about 12 roughly combined. I get about 400 miles if you push it on a full tank. Go through the drive modes. So it's got a trans temp gauge and then nothing. I don't know if this is just stock from factory or what, but this, as far as I can tell, is like this on every truck. So same thing, not same thing. You've got your trip time hours, trip time miles, fuel economy, amount of time used, hold it to reset, normal. Fuel economy, you've got 2 different options of looking at it. Instant, last 10 minutes, last 30 minutes, last hour, last 3 fill-ups, and last 3, I think it's, I don't remember the last one. Truck apps, it's got off-road. You can activate all your off-road switches, hill descent control. Like I said, you've got aux switches. I don't have anything hooked up to my aux switches yet. In the future, I will be getting light bars. Like I said, oh, and it has a front camera. And like I said, 4-wheel drive, locking rear diff, trailer controls. Off-road mode shows your angles. I'm on a slope, so of course it'll have this front camera disabled because I'm not in off-road mode, I'm not in low, and I don't have the diff pulled. It's, yeah, see? I don't know if it'll pick it up, but you got to be in 4 low, off-road mode, off-road mode and rear diff lock, or 4 low for it to turn on. Trailer disconnected. You've got all sorts of trailer things, connection checklists, information screens, everything else. You can personalize a trailer mileage. There's all sorts of stuff. Settings, there's driver assist settings like parking aid. Actually, I haven't looked into these settings. Cool. Trailer brake, trailer sway. There's vehicles with auto lamp delays, like how long this thing will stay on after you turn the truck off. You got your DTE calibrations, easy entry exits, power locks with auto locking, auto unlocking, menu controls, oil life resets, remote start. This truck has remote start system. It's great. Quiet start is off. Oh, there's interesting. So you can actually turn that on. I didn't know that. I've had this truck since December. It is currently April. Yes, it's April. So I've had this truck for realistically not long. There's your my key settings. I've not messed with any of this stuff. Units. And then you've got your information screens, my key, system checks, oil, doors, brakes, trailer brake controls, fuel levels. You know, all the fun stuff. So if I was not mistaken, this thing has more info. So 4x4 system, and it tells you about it. Tells you will auto shift in and out of for high or for low, less than 3 miles an hour, transmission in neutral, advanced track, press and release the advanced track, all this stuff if you want to pause and read. Yeah. Okay, electronic locking diff, that's manual for the rear locking. It's not manual, sorry. It's automatic with a manual button. Hill descent. And then off-road mode. Let y'all read about this stuff. Like I said, if you're interested in this stuff, just pause it and look. And I think that's all the submenus and stuff for this truck. So future mods for this truck, I want to get a 20-inch light bar put in the front grille. I'll show that in a second. I want to get amber fog lights put in the front bumper. That's about it as far as lights goes. Eventually maybe one up on top, but within the next like 2 years, probably not. As I'm still in college. So I got this car because my old daily was totaled in a car accident. I was hit by another driver that wasn't paying attention pulling out of a gas station, and he hit the side of my Explorer and totaled the car. So yeah, always fun. Steering wheel, you know, your menu controls, cruise control. Over here, phone connections, speaking, your media button, which changes, you know, AM, FM, CD, aux cable, Bluetooth, all the fun stuff, you know, volume, sync controls, whatever. I think that is about it as far as this truck goes. Let me get out and show you where, light controls. So, you know, pretty standard, automatic, lights on, park lights on, lights off. I wish it had controls for actual fog lights, because those would be helpful, but it doesn't. Like I was showing before, it's got Sony speakers in it. I can show you the audio box in a second. So alright, so that's back down. So right here is the front facing camera. It's only activated in off-road mode. Right in here, in this space right here, is the perfect space to put a 20-inch light bar. I want to do a dual row white light bar, and I want to try and find one that has amber DRLs in it. So over here in these little holes right here are the perfect spot to put fog lights. So I figured I could do like aftermarket fog lights, since these are pretty much running all the time, but if you're ever in snow or really rainy conditions and you can't see the road, it would be nice to have extra lights down here that I could just turn on and see whatever. Cool little interesting Easter egg. I don't know if you could see it or not. It says F150 in the headlights. It is the projector headlights. They need to be cleaned, buffed up, looked over, whatever. It's got the standard SVT wheels with some Mastercraft Corsair Trail HDs. 315/70 by 15. As far as I know, exhaust is stock. One day in the future, I want to do a MagnaFlow exhaust, so that will liven the truck up, make it more fun. Like I said, I've got my fishing rods and stuff in here right now. Jump seats. Under this thing, I don't know if you can read that or not, but it is the Sony speaker box. It's got all the power cables and everything for the speaker system. I think that's about it as far as the truck goes. The previous owner installed was a hunter, so he installed a gun rack over there. It's lockable. That's about the only thing I know. Have not put anything in there yet, but one day in the future I will go hunting and will probably use this truck. So in the future, one day I will keep something over there. So as far as that goes, hope you enjoyed the walk around for the truck. Future updates to come, maybe future driving videos. But yeah, thank you for watching.